Eric might
All
not
right.
be ready. This He's ready. I thought I saw him come on there.
I'm here.
Are you
I'm
there,
here.
Eric? If you're
I
there, take
am.
it away. There we are.
All right. Thank you
Okay,
so
you
much.
got the same problem I had. You're muted somehow as well. So go ahead
Oh,
and
I'm
unmute
muted.
yourself, Eric, and let's take it away.
Okay. Off mute right now. You can hear me okay? Okay. I think you can hear
Yes, we
me.
can.
All
Yeah,
right.
we can hear
Awesome.
you.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, guys. Here we go. Thank you so much. I
Still
appreciate
muted.
everyone. I'm right here, guys. I'm right here. So I appreciate everyone being here. Thank you so much. And you're going to go ahead and maybe just check here. And we're going to get started here in just a few minutes. I want to make sure that everyone can go ahead and hear my sound, my voice. And I appreciate everyone taking the time out to be here. We just got back, guys. I mean, we just got back here in Miami, and it was an exciting time here to be in New Orleans for a Super Bowl. But I got to tell you what, you guys are the Super Bowl right here. Meme Games and all the ambassadors and everyone that's coming here day in and day out. You guys are the Super Bowl. This is why I get excited. This is why I show up every single day. It's because of your commitment, and it's because of your enthusiasm, your excitement, your energy that really lifts me up and really makes me go harder, makes me go stronger, makes me go deeper, and makes me appreciate what we have here. And listen, what you're going to go ahead for the first time people that are coming in here, you're going to hear about this opportunity called Meme Games. And we're going to talk to you about what it means to become, a customer. And that's really what we call gamers here. And then you're going to also hear about what it means to become an affiliate. That's what we call them ambassadors here. And we're going to cover both sides of that. And we're going to talk about some of the things that we have, separated ourselves in the marketplace. We provide a unique opportunity in the marketplace, and we really are solving a problem in the marketplace. And my goal over the next 20 or 30 minutes is for you to see a little bit further down the road of understanding, of awakening than you did here at the beginning of this. And if I've done that, then I've done my job, right? And I've accomplished the goal is at least you can see a little bit further down the road. Now you have to decide ultimately whether this is something for you or not, right? And we've got something for everybody for sure, but some people can see it and some people can't, and we understand that. It's okay. We definitely want you to be a part of this history of the making opportunity called Meme Games. And we really want to embrace you to go ahead and help build out the world's largest global community with crypto and meme coin that exists out there in the marketplace. And we're just getting started. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and start to share my screen and really get you guys to understand what we're doing and how this is working and how you can be a part of what we got going on here in the game. So here we go. Start here in 3 more seconds, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, so as you can see, it all starts with these 3 pillars. We call it play, swap, and share. Those are our 3 magical pillars that we work with day in and day out, guys. All right. And we will teach you about what play, what swap, what share means, how it's working for others, but more importantly, how it can really work for you, right? Playing is me really playing the game. Swapping is you'll learn about what we call meme coin accumulation, and then really sharing, and that's becoming an ambassador, and how that you can really condense down time. You can really go ahead and expand your own time, if you will, because we only have so much time in a day that we can go ahead and give day in and day out. But when we're going to expand our energy and our efforts through the efforts of other people, you can see that we can really condense down time really and get a lot more things accomplished very quickly by building out that ambassador network. And we're going to talk about that, right? And so, but before we dive into those 3 things, what I'd like to go ahead and do is really take it back here, because some people that are on this, this call, they're hearing about meme coins for the very first time. And I get it, I understand. And it sometimes it takes a minute to understand it. And a lot of people on this line, they understand, okay, I've been in crypto, I've heard of crypto, I've been involved with Bitcoin, I know people have been involved with Bitcoin. And so I like to utilize that as a benchmark, as a beginning, right? So people can understand, where we are and really kind of where we come from. But if you look at Bitcoin, like in 2017, and some of you on this line have the good fortune of being through that, 12-month period from January 2017 to December 2017, when Bitcoin goes from 1,000 to close to 20,000, and we experience that 20x growth. And whenever you experience a 20x growth, period, it changes you, right? And that's what I want you to understand is that you start to raise your level of thinking and understanding, and you start to raise your level of a benchmark and what you will accept and what you appreciate in the marketplace. And so it just makes you think differently. And today is about thinking differently for sure. And so when you get into that crypto space and you say, okay, what other asset group can I be involved with that's going to give me that flexibility and that type of growth in that type of short period of time? And it's hard to find that, right? But it exists obviously in crypto, and it has. And then it even got better than in 2021 with altcoins, and people have experienced a 50x in that one, but nothing to compare to what happened in last year in 2024 with these meme coins. I mean, people start getting a 90x. And this is what got my attention, guys, right? And this is where I got focused on this, because I'm like, wow, if it's happening for them and it's happening for others, and why couldn't it happen for me? But I had to pay attention, right? I had to wake up to it. Just like maybe you're waking up to this right now. Just like maybe you're paying attention right now. And sometimes you got to hear things more than once, right? Repetition is a mother skill. It's over and over again. And sometimes it all depends like where we are in our life and the circumstances that we're going through, so that our understanding is different, right? How we see things is different. And so, like, I get it, right? Some people see it right away, boom, they're in, right? And some people, they're excited about it, but it takes them a minute or so, or a day or two, or a week or two, or a month or two to start taking action. I get it. It's okay. And some just don't ever see it. And I get it too. That's okay. Like, it's all right. Like, we understand we're all human nature here, and it's all part of understanding and really what our desire is, right? And what our desire is and what our willingness is and how teachable we are. And I hope that you come to this call being teachable, right? And it doesn't matter if you weren't teachable in the past, okay? It doesn't matter if you didn't have a strong desire in the past, right? Or you didn't have the willingness to do things differently in the past. Well, that doesn't really matter. Your past doesn't equal your future. That's what I want you to make you understand, all right? And I learned a long time ago, you never want to judge anybody by, how many times they've fallen down, because we all make mistakes, right? I mean, that's what defines us in some ways. But more importantly, what really defines us is how we react to those mistakes. When someone falls down, how fast do they get up? Like, some people fall down and make a mistake and never be heard from again. Well, others, they fall down and they learn from that, and then they go ahead and become better and stronger. And that's that person you really want to align yourself with. Is somebody that falls down but knows can get up, and they get up quicker, and that's the guy, that's the gal, that's the strong person, that's the leader, that's the fighter. And that's who you want to align yourself with, right? And that's where I decided a long time ago to go ahead and align myself with, and really, if what can I learn things to think differently, and it's really that 1% thinking. We'll talk about that a little bit later, but get in tune here, guys, to what's happening, because I started diving a little bit deeper in these meme coins, and I discovered, the bonk, the whip, the mug, because I opened up my brain, opened up my mind, opened up my thoughts, opened up my heart, and I said, I got to learn about these. And I saw these 8 months, 23x, 4 months, 40x, 4 months, and 90x. I said, wow, all right, you have my attention, right? And of course, we all know documentation beats conversation, right? It's like all these things, like, people can talk about this, and they can talk about this, and they can say this, and they can say that, but documentation right here beats conversation, right? And so everything's documented, guys. And what I realized, that's what, after we dove deeper on this, is find there's 100,000, up to 100,000 of these new meme coins being created every single day. And I started looking at that. I said, wow, that's pretty wild, because like, that's a lot of coins, right? How am I going to find the next bonk, the next whip, the next mod? Like, find the needle in the haystack, right? And I said, well, at the same time, this could be an opportunity, right? Because, like, if you can solve the problem in the marketplace, then that the marketplace will reward you for that. They reward you for that value. And that's what we're doing here at Meme Games. And some people see the value right off the bat, and some people understand immediately, and some takes a little bit while, and that's okay. Just got to keep an open mind to it, right? You got to have the positive side of things, of understanding, and that just changes up your whole world for you. Now, here's what I realized, and too, after I looked a little deeper on this, I said, show me the numbers, right? And we looked out there and we see, okay, there's 560 million of these crypto users. Like, these are people that have a crypto account out there, and on a global basis. It's a lot of people. And what I loved about that number is that I realized, just like I hope you realize, is that this marketplace already exists. Like we don't have to create this. It's already there. Like we're not starting from scratch. Like, okay, let's create this market. Like this marketplace already exists. In fact, you have to ask yourself, like, what percentage of this marketplace of crypto users is going to be interested in learning about meme coins? I mean, already in the crypto already. And so like that means maybe they're doing Bitcoin or altcoins, right? But like what percentage of them are going to be interested in meme coins? That's what you have to ask yourself. And you say, all right, well, I mean, conservative speaking, I don't know, 10, 20%. I mean, that's a relatively conservative number. That's 50 to 100 million, right? Users. Like where are they turning to learn about meme coins? And so we started looking at their options, right? We said, oh, okay, they can be a lone ranger. You try to figure it out on themselves, trial and error. And that works. I mean, maybe, right? Takes a lot of time, energy, and effort. And then the other side of that is, maybe they're joining some of these other communities that pop up, like, oh yeah, join our meme coin community. Here, we tell you what coins to buy and when to buy and when to sell. Like, people listen to that, I guess. I mean, that's market, touting this market manipulation, that's pump and dump. And we don't do any of those things. Compliance is important to us right from the beginning. And so we needed an environment that people could come to, that they could feel safe and a community that they could learn from, right? And so we started thinking about this, and we said, how can we build something out that would bring value to the marketplace? Well, we didn't have to market manipulate, market tout. We didn't have to be a dealer or a broker or a trader. We don't want to do all those things. We want to be compliant right from the beginning in all the jurisdictions. So we said, oh, okay, I know what we're going to do. We're going to build out an educational platform, a gaming educational platform to make this fun, interactive, so people will be excited to come and learn about meme coins. Because they see the marketplace, 120 billion market cap. I mean, they see this is growing and there's an interest already out there. And so we already have the people out there for the product to go ahead and bring value to, right? And so we started building out this technology that would identify these top coins in the marketplace. But this kind of, instead of reporting about them, I mean, we just said, all right, why don't we just pull them together into a gaming environment? So it makes it fun, interactive, and interesting, so people come back day in and day out. So that's what we started doing. And it took us about 6 months to put together. I mean, we really worked hard on that and put a lot of development time, energy, and effort into it. And then what we realized is that here's just a few coins that our technology went out and identified. Now, what's interesting is that when you'll learn about this in our game, when we talk about the playing part of this in detail, is that we don't even pick the coins. I mean, the marketplace determines the coins, guys, right? I mean, that's what I want you to think about. The marketplace is doing all the determination. All we're doing is getting that technology to go out there and grab these coins and bring them here in a fun, learning, interactive environment. That's what we do, right? And so here's some of the coins that our technology identified during our development build-out phase. And I started looking at those numbers and I said, well, okay, 55%, 307%, 41%. Like these numbers are for growth are pretty amazing. When you look at a 12-month period, that's great. Right? I mean, if you condense it down to 4 months, that's pretty cool too. But realize that our gaming platform is 24 hours, guys. And so these coins, our technology found, identified, put them up, paired them up in our gaming environment during our development phase build out. And these were growths that happened on those particular coins for that particular 24-hour period. When I saw that, when I understood that, it's like you see it now, just like maybe you understand it now. Then your light bulbs go off and you say, wow, okay. Like if I didn't have your attention before, I hope I have it now. Like this marketplace is happening with or without us. I mean, are there going to be up days and down days? Sure, right? Just like you have good days and bad days, of course, right? But overall, we see where the numbers are going, right? And do we all feel in this line right now that you're at the right place at the right time with the crypto marketplace? Of course, right? I mean, of course, on a global basis. I mean, I think we're just getting started, right? And some of us really understand that. And some of us really believe that. And some of us are locked into that. And some of us, we feel good about it one day and another day we don't feel so good, right? It happens. We're all human. It's okay. But overall, I mean, we can see that the trends are where the trends are. and where they come from, and then we can, feel where we're going to go in the future with it, right? And so all that just kind of led up to where we are right now, and that is education through gamification. And I want you to think about that. Who else in the marketplace is doing something like this? Providing an educational platform through a gamification process. We are. Like, why are we doing this? Well, we're building this thing here because we know there's a marketplace, estimate 50 to 100 million that we're going to be interested in this, right? And so when I say we're just getting started, like, we have 5,000 to 6,000 gamers come and play every single day, like that's just getting started, guys, right? We're really at the beginning. I mean, there's going to be so many more zeros behind those numbers as we go through, the next couple of months and the next couple of years. And so you're right here at the beginning. You're at the top. You're at the forefront. You're helping put this, mold this together. You're helping shape this together right now. And some of you can handle that and some of you can't, right? Like some of you look for a perfect environment to get into. Like, well, this isn't a perfect environment. I promise you right now. If you're looking for something perfect, then this is not for you. I promise you. Okay. I don't think anything really exists perfect in the marketplace, but I'm just letting you know that we're here at the beginning. We're not perfect. We make mistakes. You're going to make mistakes, and we're going to learn together. And if you're not committed to do that, then this isn't the right thing for you, not the right time. But hey, if you want to be part of something bigger than you are in an individual basis, and if you want to do things differently than you've done before in the past, and you want to be aligned with something that's got all the signals and all the elements of being able to build into a $1 billion brand, then you're at the right place at the right time. And I'm going to go ahead and dive into these 3 key areas we call play, swap, and share. I'm going to dive into. I'm going to teach you about those today. Okay, let's talk about the first one, play. And that's really involves around our daily games that we have. And right now we have 3 daily games. All right. Now in the future we may have more, maybe, sure. All right. But right now we have 3. We have 10 and 25 and 100. And what you need to do is understand that you can play all 3 of these games every day. Every 8 hours is a new game. And you can play each one of these games 3 times in a day. And that it's a total of 9 learning opportunities for you. That's the way you got to look at it. That's the way you got to view it. And you utilize the MG coins to play the game. Now, I have to tell you, from a disclosure standpoint, that this MG coin is not a coin you're going to buy into and it's going to go to the moon. Like, we don't do that, right? That's not who we are. MG coins are packages that you use to play the game. This is how one of the ways the platform makes money. Okay, revenue generates revenue through the sales of MG coin packages, and it's also how the volume is generated for the ambassadors through the sale and the resale and the repurchases of MG coin packages, because all MG coin packages are good for a 30-day period. Then they expire. All right. Use it or lose it, guys. That's the way it goes. But then, like, okay, I'm going to play some more. You buy some more. That's what happens. And that, I got to tell you, is super interesting because I've been around a lot of different products and I've been around a lot of different services and I've been around a lot of different subscription programs, right? But I can tell you that maybe you spend hundreds of dollars on a monthly basis, and maybe you'll spend hundreds of dollars on a weekly basis. But I've never been around a product, a service, or a subscription where we have users, customers that are coming day in and day out and spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars every single day and coming back on a daily basis multiple times to see how they're doing, performing in their gamification process. Guys, this is breakthrough technology. There's nothing like this in the marketplace that exists. And you're right at the beginning of it. So I want you to really understand and appreciate it. You're going to learn. You could take 30 seconds a day, and you could take 30 minutes a day. I mean, whose choice is it? It's going to be your choice, right? There's no curriculum for you to follow in playing the games here, guys, right? There's no syllabus to follow. What you need to realize is that it's called self-education. And you got to have the self-discipline and the self-commitment and the self-desire and the self-willingness to come and learn about the game, to come and learn and play the game. And you might not ever understand everything at first either. And that's okay too. You got to have the self-responsibility to come back and day in and day out to learn the learning environment. That's the way this goes, guys. All right. Now, If you're looking for somebody to do it for you, not for you, right? If you're looking for the easy way out, this is not for you. All right. I'm telling you, for things to change, you guys got to do things differently than you ever done before. And if you're looking for a path of, the easy life, the easy way, all right, there is no easy way. There is no easy way. You got to work. All right. This is why I come here every day for you to lead for it by example. So you know that I'm working every day. I'm committed every day. I'm energized every day. All right. And that's what it takes, guys. And sometimes it's easier than others. But I'm telling you, when you work through the hard days, that's where you really build up that fortitude muscle, guys. Because on the easy days, you're flying. All right. And so get in tune to what's going on. Some of you are going to get it right away. Some take a little while. I appreciate you guys working through that process, having that independent development going on inside you. I know it's hard. I get it. I get it. Oh, everyone wants everything perfect. I know. I know. There's no perfect, guys. There's no perfect. But we're building, boy. I'm telling you right now, we're building one person at a time, one gamer at a time, one ambassador at a time, one feature at a time, one benefit at a time, one coin at a time. I mean, we're growing. All right. And that's what I want you to realize is that, we're moving ahead. And sometimes in life, you got to take 2 steps back to get one ahead. It happens. And that's the way business goes too. Don't beat yourself up. Don't point the fingers at anybody else. Just look yourself in the mirror and say, I got self-responsibility. I got this. Okay. That's what I do. All right. I'm not going to tell you to do anything I don't do, guys. All right. All right. So here we go. We're going to play the game, right? Every day, 1 hour before the game starts. Our technology is going to work for us, guys. It's going out there in the marketplace and it's finding what the marketplace is paying attention to. And it finds these 2 coins that are trending 1 hour. And it brings and pairs them up together in a fun, interactive environment. And our objective as a gamer, a customer, ultimate end user, is to go ahead and decide which coin, make a selection, which coin we believe is going to have the highest percentage growth over the next 24 hours. Now, we can study the charts. We can look at that. I mean, you could just go, mean, mode too. I'm not sure what that's going to do for you. All right. Again, self-discipline. You'll figure it out, self-education. But here's what I want you to realize is that that's just really the beginning. Like if that's all there was to it, then that would be it. But there's so much more, right? Because it's a game of skill, not a game of chance. You see, what you're doing is you're competing against all the other gamers for that day. And what's being time and day stamped is the time you come in. And every minute thereafter, your percentage of growth is being recorded on that particular coin and being benchmarked against all the other gamers for that particular game at that particular time. And so it gives you a report where you stand minute by minute every day. Like if you're in 1%, 10%, 99%, it'll tell you. It'll tell you. And it fluctuates. It's a super dynamic marketplace. The coins are. I mean, one coin can be up today, up one part of the day and down in the other part of the day and back up again. All right. And that's what makes it interesting. And that's what makes it, that's why people come back. It's a sticky type of product because they want to see how the coins perform and they want to see how they're performing. Of course, we have a lock-in feature too, so you can lock in your percentage. It doesn't guarantee you're going to win. I'm locking in at 7%. I'm gonna go in, I'll be in the top 10 now. No, it doesn't. It's how the game finishes. Ultimately, is where that your score is, and you get that in your gaming history how the thing's finished. But when you make that selection, you that's recording your coin picks. Okay. And you can see when you make that selection, everything's in GMT time. All right. And so everything is looked at in GMT time, and you want to make sure that you're in tune to that when you're playing the games. It records everything for you. So there's a difference between the coin picks and the game history, right? The coin picks are when you do it right here, right now, that's recorded. And what coin you selected at what particular time and what particular date. The game history is like how you perform after the game is completed, right? And so what I want you to realize is that there's really no risk. When I say that, what does that mean? I mean, like you're here to learn. It's a learning environment, all right? And whether you think it is or when you think it's not, it is, all right? So like pay attention because it really is, you're learning about coins, right? Like these coins, the coins that come through here, I never heard of these coins, right? And so like, I've been doing this for a long time. Okay. And so that's super interesting to me. Like I would have never heard about some of these coins unless I'm playing the game. And some of these coins go off the charts, guys. And so it's very timely too. So like, okay, I'm paying attention. And what you do with that information up to you. We're never going to tell you which coin to buy, which one to sell, when to sell. Again, we're not dealers, brokers, traders in any way. We're not going to market manipulate. We're not going to market tout. We're not going to do any of those things. All those things are important from a compliance standpoint right from day one. There's really no risk for you guys, right? Because you're playing the game, you're learning, and then what happens is you're competing to get in the top 10%. And you know where you stand minute by minute. Okay. So it's not a guessing game. And so if you don't get in the top 10%, well, if you get in the top 10%, I'm going to teach you how you go ahead and get the MG tokens awarded to you, how that works. So the coins then go over the tokens, right? They get swapped over. We'll teach you how that works. And then what I'm trying to tell you is this, like if you finish 11% or 99 or somewhere in between, right? Those coins that you use to play that particular game will come back to you at the end of that game. So you play again for that 30-day playing period, right? And once the 30-day playing period is done with those coins, they have expired, right? Now you have to go ahead and make sure you renew so you stay active, and we'll teach how that works as well too. But understand that even if you pick the wrong coin, the coins will come back to you. And so what this really ultimately means is that you never lose, you always learn with meme games. Let that one sink in for you guys, okay? Now, here's how the game scoring goes. Like, so you get the top 10%, you get awarded tokens. Here's how the breakdown. I mean, you can see you want to get in the top 10%, but you can also see that it actually pays to fine tune your skills to get up higher in that percentage. I mean, for example, take a look here. You played a 100 coin game and you get the 1%. It's 1,000 tokens. Now, if you got a 2%, it's like a 9x, so you get 900, and then 3% is 8x. So you can see it actually goes down as you get closer to 10, and it goes up as you get closer to that, competitive environment of 1%. So it absolutely pays to go ahead and pay attention to fine tuning your skill set with the gaming technology. There's all kinds of different variables you can utilize, and you work through them. Some days it'll be on, some days it'll be off. It's okay. Just keep playing, keep learning, keep an open environment here for your mind and your body. Okay, so here's what I want you to do is understand the swap, right? Now, it all starts with the MG coins. Remember, that's where the revenue is generated for the platform, and that's where the volume is generated for the ambassador payouts. It all comes from not only the purchase of the MG coin packages, but it really comes from the usage of those MG coins, right? Like people are actually playing the game. Yeah, they are. We have thousands upon thousands. I mean, 5,000 to 6,000 a day that are playing every single day, and that's been growing. All right? And by the end of this month, we're estimated to be over 10,000 a day. All right, and so that's just making the platform more richer, more interactive, and you're going to see some other things that we've been working on here and developing out. We're going to only increase the features. We're only going to increase the benefits and really increase your learning opportunities here. We're just getting started, guys. So I want you to understand, we're just getting started. So like here, this is the basic program, guys. All right, where we're at right now. And it's going to another level with this. We're going to be rolling that out probably at the end of the month or beginning of next month when we start talking about some of those enhancements that we're adding to it. So again, it's only going to get better. It's like that fine wine, only keeps getting better in time, guys. So it all starts with the MG coins. You play the games with the MG coins, right? And then you are utilizing your skill set in that competitive environment to be awarded MG tokens. Okay, you can't buy MG tokens. You're only going to be awarded MG tokens, right? And then you take those tokens and then you redeem them for the actual meme coins in the marketplace. We call that meme coin accumulation. And we've had thousands of people that have received meme coins out there in the marketplace. So wow, we're super excited about that, and it's only growing. And when enhancements come here, it's going to go to a whole nother level of understanding this meme coin marketplace, the ebbs and the flows of it, And we want to enhance your skill set. Really, that's what we want to do. And we want to get you ready for about what this market's going to go to. Like it's just like, if this was an analogy to use like for baseball, I think we're just in the first inning, guys. All right, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, we're just getting started. All right, and so let's talk about how do you redeem the meme coins. You choose from any meme coin that you won from your gaming history. So it's never a guessing game. You know exactly the games you played. You know exactly how you finished. You know whether you chose the right coin or not. It's all right there for you. And then you can redeem in 2,000 MG coin token increments, about $200 worth. Now, the last segment I'm going to talk about today is the share. And that's the ambassador opportunity, guys, right? And this is where you realize that you can condense down time. This is where you realize you can go ahead and really condense time, right? And some even need to make up for lost time. I got it, right? And but again, don't let your past go ahead and dictate where you are in your future. Like, you got to let go of some of the things that held you back in the past. So I don't care how much success you've had or how much failures you've had. None of that matters now. You got a clean slate right here with meme games. So you got to use it properly. Then don't bring anything negative or to the platform to yourself. Like, you got to reinvent yourself. There's a new beginning, all right? And this is a new opportunity. And I know it's hard to work through that. I'm here for you guys. I'm here to help you, guide you, direct you, motivate you, excite you, and move on from whatever's held you back in the past. And I told you before, I'll tell you now, like, some of you are only 1 degree off, right? I mean, we're talking about water being at 211 degrees where it's hot, but you just turn it up 1 degree to 212 degrees Fahrenheit. Water starts to boil, guys. You can't stop it, right? And it creates steam, makes trains move, guys. So what I'm trying to tell you is that some of you are just 1% away from having the breakthrough that you need to go ahead and get you on the right financial track, right financial situation. All right. But we just got to change your thinking. We got to change your pattern of doing, of action, right? And that's what I provide here for you. I provide that environment for you to get that thinking on the right track. But you got to stay in tune to this. And I know a whole bunch of you are. You come here every single day, and you come here week by week, and some of you even come here month by month. And I applaud you for that. Really, I do. And I think what you'll see, if you look back, you say, wow, I can see the guidance. I can see the understanding. I can see my teachability, my belief system going up to another level. And that's what's so important, not only for you to get connected, but invite as many people as you can to be connected to this community. And then we got the people that listen for the very first time. Yeah, you're at the right place at the right time. There's no one else going to go ahead and do this on a day in and day out basis to get you on the right track. But we're doing something super important, right? We're building the world's largest community right here, all right? And the crypto space and folks in the meme coin space. I mean, there's no one else doing this. And we're building out the largest educational gamification platform. And we're bringing value every single day. And we want you to be a part of this history making company, this history in the making platform we call Meme Games. And we're inviting you now to become an ambassador with us, right? Now I know this is gonna go ahead and get people to do things that they've never done before, right? It's gonna be I'm not comfortable talking to people. Right? I get it, right? I don't have all the answers. I get it. I don't have all the answers either. You're not gonna have all the questions. Don't worry about it. Just get people plugged into what we're doing, and you're gonna learn step by step. And again, no one's perfect, right? And so, like, you make mistakes, we make mistakes, we all make mistakes, we all learn from those mistakes, we keep moving forward, right? Like, what are the options you're going to do? Like, what are the products or service are you going to be involved with that you can go ahead and go from zero to hero so fast? Like, we have people right now that have never made money in this type of business before that are making money now, right? And then we have people that have made money, but they never made as much as they have right now and as fast as they have right now. And that's learning, right? Like, whoa, it's uncomfortable sometimes to have success in the beginning too. I get it. It's uncomfortable, right? You're not used to that because you had maybe some things in the past that held you up. Like, you have different ways of thinking now, guys. So embrace what you have. Embrace the good, embrace the bad, embrace the success, embrace the mistakes, embrace everything. All right? Because we keep moving forward. And so we're going to invite you to be a part of this, right? But I'm telling you, nothing's perfect. All right. And I want you to be able to understand that you just need to see this a little bit down the road than you did at the beginning of this call. And so far, I hope I've done a good job with that. And I want you to teach you now how to become a good ambassador. All right. How to say less to more people, how to get people invited to this live Zoom I do every single day at 5 p.m. Eastern time, no matter where I am in the world. Okay. I'm going to check in with you guys now. Yesterday, I didn't do a presentation because we were live at the Super Bowl, but I checked in with you guys, right? And we had our top ambassadors with us. And they checked in with you. They let you know what was going on, how they're doing in their business, right? And so I want you guys to be a part of that. I want you guys to be a part of stepping up and having those experiences with us. We're going to be doing more and more of those things. And you'll have more of those opportunities in front of you. But you got to step up, right? I mean, speed of the leader, speed of the pack. People are going to do what you do, not what you say you're going to do. So you got to lead by example. All right. So if you're like, oh, I got to think about things, and then people are going to say, I got to think about things, right? Or I'm gonna figure things out. And guess what? You people are gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna figure things out too, right? And so, like, it's all about your attitude. That's really what it comes down to, and the positive energy that you bring to the marketplace, and they will reward you. And it's kind of a mirror back to you, right? And so, like, you got to look yourself in the mirror and you say, I got to say, okay, am I bringing the right energy day in and day out? Am I bringing the right positive vibes day in and day out? And if I'm not, then I've got to do things differently. And maybe I'm only 1 degree off. I know. Now you got to do it. You just got to make it happen. I know you can do it. That's why I'm encouraging you to go ahead and do it. Now, you're going to build out an ambassador team. There's no doubt about it. All right. And you're going to get a link. You're going to share it with other people, and they're going to grow the group. Okay? You're going to grow your network. And then NG coin sale packages will happen, and usage will happen, and value will be created, and reoccurring income will be done for you guys, right? It's all natural. It's all part of the process for you guys. Now, there's a 2-track system. I want you to understand. We got a founder track and we got a director track, right? There's 2 tracks, guys. And, the founder is where everyone starts, right? And you're going to sign up as an ambassador, and that's free. Doesn't cost you anything. It's your option. Remember, you can choose to become a gamer only, an ambassador only, or do both. It's your choice. We put that out there for you. Compliance purposes, we do that for you. I mean, my recommendation is do both. Why not? And you can sign up both for free. I'll show you how that in a minute. In fact, when you're an ambassador, you sign up for free, and then you can sign up a gamer only. Okay. And they're playing the games, and they're getting volume for you. And or you can become a gamer yourself. I mean, you have the option, again, for compliance purpose, we put these things in place. But, you want to be a product of the product, really, don't you? I mean, just think about it, right? I mean, how do you sell something that you're not even doing yourself? How do you get other people to believe in what you're doing without even doing yourself? I mean, this is common sense. That's all I'm saying. I mean, do what you want to do and how you want to do it. And of course, we set it up here the way it needs to be set up from compliance purposes. But again, it's just common sense. All right. Now, you want to enroll 3 others, ambassadors, do the same. You start earning money, $5 or $300 a day. Now, you earn it through our founder ranks, and this is based on a 2-team system, a team 1 and a team 2, right? And it's all volume. And the volume is generated through what? The sales of MG coin packages and the usage of those to play the game. And we have complete documentation of all the gamers, every game they played, when they played, and how and what coins they picked. Okay, we have complete gaming history. So we know we have thousands and thousands and thousands of people playing every single day because we have a documentation. Again, documentation beats conversation, guys. And that's going to grow into tens of thousands. That's going to grow into hundreds of thousands. That's going to grow into millions. Why? Because the marketplace already exists. The marketplace wants something like this. They just don't know we exist. And that's why we have this ambassador opportunity in place. I mean, yeah, could we have done it differently? Yeah, sure. And we could have run ads on, Instagram and Facebook and give more money to Meta, and they already got billions. Why give them any more money, right? Give it to you guys, right? And that's why I put the ambassador program together. To go ahead and get the stories, get the money, get the stories flowing to you guys, right? Word of mouth advertising is the best type of advertising. So that's why we reward you for that. Now, some people want to keep it a big secret. And then when you tell them you got to do something, they're like, oh my God, I don't want to do anything. All right. Well, if you do something for nothing, it's nothing, guys. I mean, if you do nothing, you get nothing. All right. If you do something, you get something. If you do a lot, you get a lot. So where do you want to be? It's going to be one of those 3 areas. All right. See this 5-star founder at $300? I'm going to tell you, I'm going to show you right here. I'm going to teach you in a minute how you can become a 5-star founder tonight. All right. Now, the other side of the track is becoming a director. That's when you expand your team from team 1, team 2 to a team 3. You have 3 teams, right? So you give you the opportunity to grow your income and to have the opportunity to earn $500 to $3,000 daily. And it goes to our director ranks. It's all getting based on team value through the sales of what? MG coin packages and usage by the ultimate end consumers, guys. That's what we do. That's how this works. And of course, everyone's goal is to get to the top, become a presidential director, and earn $3,000 per day. It's $1 million a year opportunity. I mean, that's a lot of reasons to get up early and stay up late and talk to people all day long about this breakthrough platform, this breakthrough opportunity called meme games. All right? Powerful stuff, guys. Now, it's so simple, though, too, right? Look at how simple this is. We actually sign people up for free. Okay, actually, I think it's better than free, right? Because the guys are going to get 135 MG coins just for signing up as a gamer. Okay, that gives them the ability to play one of each of the 3 games. Like they can see what they're playing up front. Up front, I would give it away for free. I mean, becoming an ambassador is like it's a unique opportunity because like how many other companies can you get involved with that you get to give out samples and the company takes care of it for you? I mean, where's that happen? These other companies make you buy samples, guys. Okay, we do it for you. All right, now I'm going to teach you how you can get more samples away if you want. That's this independent decision you can make as an independent business owner, as an ambassador. But the initial deal, 135 coins, we do for free for you, for all your customers. Okay, so we do, and it happens instantly, and they can see the value of the platform instantly. Well, the product or service is doing that for you. It's not happening, guys. All right, that's what I'm saying. All the stars are aligning here for you with this opportunity. I mean, I want you to think about this. It had to be something huge. It had to be something big. It had to be something breakthrough for me to go ahead and get excited to be here every day. I gotta tell you. Otherwise, I couldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. But I'm here because I'm doing this because I'm looking to build this from zero. That's what we started, guys. An idea in our heads, zero ground, right? To build this thing up here and become a $1 billion brand. Now, I'm not gonna do it myself, that's for sure. Okay. That's why I'm inviting you to become ambassador to work with me to do this. I'm inviting you to work with me and do this, right? And it's how many people can I bring with me as I build this up to $1 billion brand? And that's why I'm here. That's why I'm working as hard as I work, because I know what it takes. It takes commitment. It takes that desire. It takes that willingness. You got to continue to be teachable. Even if you've had all kinds of success in the past, like that was then, this is now. Because a lot of people come and say, "Oh, I did this and I did." Okay, great, amazing. Now you're gonna do even better here if you just bring that, bring a good attitude and roll up your sleeves and go to work. That's it. There's nothing gonna replace it, guys. Right? There is no free lunch. There's no passive deal that you got to work. And anybody's telling you that is telling you the wrong thing. Okay. And if you came here that thinking, I want you to change your thinking. I want you to change it now for yourself to change. All right, here's what I want you to realize. We got a challenge going on here, guys. Forget about that date of 2/6. We're keeping these packages open here all the way until 2/14. All right, 2/14. That's just Friday. And you can go ahead and become part of our challenge. This is what you're gonna now you're gonna find out what you made of right here. Okay, when you become part of the challenge. All right, you're gonna find out how serious people are, how committed they want to be to change the situation around. You can come in here, part of the challenge, your choice. It's totally optional, by the way. You don't have to do the challenge at all. It's promotion. Okay, on the table. It's not. You can work around. You don't need this challenge. This is called what I call the accelerator, right? And some people, they want to accelerate through life. They want to accelerate through success, and others just don't. I got it. All right. So now here's the accelerator program. All right. We call it the challenge. You can become a 1-star all the way to a 5-star. There's a cost to go ahead and become a part of the challenge. What are you buying, by the way? All right. You're buying MG coins. What do you buy the MG coins? To play the games. Okay. You're not doing it for any other purpose but to play the game and learn about the coins and getting value on a day in, day out basis. Now, I'm going to focus on the 5-star right now. That's $6,000. Now you can get 50% down. It means you only get started for $3,000 down. The other three will come out of your earnings. I'm going to teach how that works from the rank bonus and the matching bonuses. But understand the meme game challenge is a 120-day challenge period, right? 120 days. All right. For your 3,000 down and 3,000 coming out of your earnings, you're going to get 6,000 MG coins. So good for 30 days. Okay. And then in 30 days, what happens? They expire. All right. And so now the challenge will help you renew your process through this 120 days, provided you have the appropriate rank bonus and matching bonus earnings. And who's that going to be up to? It's not going to be up to me. It's not going to be up to the platform. It's not going to be up to your sponsor. It's going to be up to you as an individual. And some of you are going to go ahead and understand what self-responsibility means. I mean, of course, I look at myself in the mirror. It's me. I know. But then, oh my God, I missed a day. And I'm going to teach you that it costs you money to miss a day. All right? You leave money on the table. I'm going to teach you that. But it's just funny how people get, didn't work out for me. I missed my games a couple of days. Okay. Now, whose fault is that? It's like joining the gym and blaming the gym that, you didn't go and work out and get in shape. It's the gym's fault. Yeah. They have all the equipment there and they've been there 24/7 every day and they have other people doing and getting results. But you know what? I didn't feel like going and I didn't get my results. But you know what? I'm not gonna take self-responsibility. I'm not gonna go ahead and say it's my fault. I'm gonna say the person told me about the gym. They didn't tell me all the right stuff. They didn't tell me the hours of the gym. Okay, they didn't tell me how to use that equipment. I didn't try to figure it out myself. All right. Stop blaming others, guys. Okay. And don't let anybody try to blame you. Have them look themselves in the mirror and take self-responsibility. And if your one takeaway from this call and from this Zoom is that you learned about self-responsibility today, whether you join meme games or not, then I've done my job. I've done my job. I made you a better person than you did when you first came on to this one by taking self-responsibility. Now, here's what I want you to realize. You can make money here as a rank up bonus. You can earn $300 a day. It's not going to be given to you. This isn't something for nothing. All right. And if you don't do what I tell you to do, you're not going to get it. And there's no makeups. And all the crying in the wool ain't going to replace it. All right. You got to play 3 of the games, the 10, 25, and the 100. You have to play each one, and you're going to take responsibility by checking your coin picks each day to make sure you played those 3 games on GMT time right there in real time. And you're going to say, I did it or I didn't do it. And if you did it, you get rewarded $300 for the day. And you can do that every day for the challenge 120 days. And if you miss it, it's use it or lose it, guys. There's no makeup. There's no pre-play. And you take self-responsibility for missing that. Now, if you really want to go ahead and get ahead in this world, you're going to talk to other people and you're going to enroll other people in this challenge. Because when you do that, they come in as a 5-star with you. They're going to have the same ability to play the 3 games and make $300 a day, take their own self-responsibility. But when they do that, you help them and you get a 50% match of $300, which is $150. That's every day they play the game. That's $150 a day times 120 days. That's up to $18,000 earning potential per person you bring to the challenge. Again, it's per earning potential. Okay. It's like I go to gym for 4 months, right? I get the potential to get my body in shape if I go to work, if I show up, if I do what I got to do, and I take self-responsibility for it. All right. What if you brought 10 people? Yeah, that'd be 10 times 18,000. That's 180,000. What if you did 100? We got people on this line right now that are super motivated, super dedicated, super willing to do whatever it takes to get to that point. And I'm here to tell you, you got to do whatever it takes. All right. Now, this thing is moving very quickly because we utilize a decentralized peer-to-peer platform. People go ahead and get paid instantly by going ahead and signing up people and getting paid directly. That's what makes this thing go fast. But it only gets fast if you're actually going ahead and bringing the people to the platform, right? So don't be lazy. Okay. Start talking to people. Start signing new people up. Do it today. I don't care if you brought in 5 last week or last month. Get 5 more. Like, you got to do things differently, guys. All right. Now, here's our director upgrade. This is going away on Friday forever. Okay. There's a one-time thing that we did. We kept it open this final week through the 14th. It says the 6th, going to be through the 14th. And this is our director. I mean, we're leveling up here, guys. This is your opportunity to level up. You're going to get left behind if you don't level up. I'm telling you right now. All right. I'm going to show you so easy. I'm going to do a big training tomorrow at 4 o'clock Eastern on the same line. Special training. I'm gonna walk you through all the stuff here you got to do. And after that training, you don't do it, guys, I don't know what to tell you, right? I'm gonna show you a little bit of flavor right now. So this director upgrade, this puts you in a position now, instead of making $300 a day at the 5-star, now you can make $500 a day. All right, get a pay increase. And instead of getting a $150 match, you get $250 match for the people that you bring in the director with you. And that's every day. And you're going to put $5,000 down on a $10,000 package. You get 10,000 coins. Now, all these coins, remember, they're good for promotional purposes too. So you can go ahead and give them out to others. So go ahead and increase their knowledge, increase their usage of the platform, and invite them ultimately to the challenge, right? And so what I want you to think about this is that if you're currently one of these 1-star founder or 5-star, you could just do it for the upgrade difference. So for example, you came in and you're a 3-star, a 5-star, and you're like, okay, I want to do this upgrade. Well, instead of paying 5,000, what you normally would, and so after Friday you will, okay, if you wait, you can get it for 2,000. Pay the difference. And you do that here. You can actually do this right now if you're actually a 5-star. I'm gonna think about this, right? You might not have enough because you missed a few days. You didn't sponsor anybody under the challenge, so you might be a little short on your reserve wallet. The challenge reserve wallet, the one that the 6,000 that you need, right? For that you normally would have had in there if you were to sponsor somebody or played all the games every day. All right, you would normally have in there, but you didn't. You're a little short, and you say, and now you want inactive. You're like, oh my god, I don't know what to do next. All right, what's the easy? All right, you could top off. Or you can just go ahead and upgrade for the 2,000. Right now, you're gonna hit the upgrade out of your redeem out of your wallet from the earnings that you had right there, so you don't have no money out of your pocket. Hit the 2,000, and then you have to hit the go to your coin packs and activate. I'm gonna teach you this all tomorrow. I know we got people that are already in this program, and I want you to make sure you're clear. And this is what we do every day and day out: is get clarity for you. But you got to be in tune. You got to want to be in tune to this, right? Not this, showing up late or coming on late, leaving early. Like, you want to be in tune. You want to go ahead and do this, right? And like, there's no reason in the world why anybody on this line right now shouldn't be a director. Even if you're listening the very, very first time. Like, your time is your time, right? You're going to figure this thing out. All right. Now you can get started for 5,000 right now. There's a 5,000 package. You can do it right now. The person that invited you, they can go ahead and help you get started. You can also purchase to the platform if you need it. Maybe your sponsor doesn't have it and they're peer-to-peer. You can get signed up. No problem. You can do this. Or you can piecemeal. You can do the 3,000 now and then you do 2,000 later. As long as it's done by the 14th and you activate, then you're good. So guys, you know what you got to do. It's all about action, right? I'm going to close this out. I want you guys to realize that you've got to take action with this information, and that people utilize here, and this works, right? Because really, this is an opportunity for you guys to do something different than you've ever done before. And I'm just going to give you the 30-second closeout, right? You want to get back to the person that shared this with you, no doubt about it, right? You want to let them know that you're seeing a little bit further down the road than you did at the beginning of this. And that if you could just take one piece of this one thing that you found to get you excited, that's what you got to roll with, right? I mean, you could come up with a million reasons why you can't do something, but I'm asking you to find one good reason to get started tonight. That's it. Find that one good reason to get started. Get enrolled tonight. Become a founder, 5-star founder. Become a director. Play your 3 games before the 7 o'clock Eastern, which is midnight GMT time. comes. That's when the daily processing is. You get paid that very first time right there. Boom, the 300, the 500 right there. And if you bring someone with you, not only can they make 300, 500, but you can make the 150 to 250. Okay? But you got to do it right now, guys. Take the next hour, we call the golden hour, and get yourself locked in. Make sure you're playing your games. Take that self-responsibility and let you go ahead and be the first one. Let me be the first one to say congratulations and welcome aboard Mean Games. We'll see you live tomorrow at 5 o'clock, but come to 4 o'clock because we got a special training we're going to be going for you, and it's going to take you all the way to director and beyond. Let's go. Bye-bye.